Yo, what's up guys? One of the most common questions I got asked about my stay in Brazil is how much did it cost? So as is the answer to all good questions, it depends. So in this video I'll show you 3 lifestyles and their costs. I'm gonna assume you haven't been to Brazil before, so you don't have a place to stay, you don't have any friends where you can sleep, and you don't have a sponsor for food. And we're gonna use that as a starting point, and from there we'll make the calculation. Part 1, the flight. If you fly to Brazil from Amsterdam, you got a layover, it's gonna cost between 500 and 1,000 euros. Sometimes you get lucky, you can get it under 500. Sometimes when you go in like a really busy time of year, it's gonna cost a little bit more, but that's a good estimation of your flight costs. So we're gonna split the costs into 3 groups. The first group is gonna be the favela lifestyle, so you're gonna sleep in the gym, you're gonna eat cheap food, and you're not gonna go out. The second is the comfortable lifestyle, so you're gonna sleep in an Airbnb, you're gonna have some better food, you're gonna go out for dinner sometimes, you're gonna have some fun as well. And the third is gonna be the luxury lifestyle, or as the Brazilians would call it, the playboy lifestyle. So you're gonna go to crazy parties, you're gonna go shopping, you're gonna hire a boat even. So we'll see those 3 lifestyles, and you can pick for yourself how much you wanna spend on a trip in Brazil. So let's start with the favela lifestyle. You're gonna sleep in the gym. So a lot of gyms in Brazil have an option for you to stay in the gym or in like a sleeping place for the athletes, and you're gonna pay between 400 and 600 euros per month for that stay. So that's just the sleeping. Then the food. In Brazil, the meat and the vegetables are really cheap. So if you make your dinner yourself and your lunch, you're gonna be spending about 150 euros per month. But that's gonna assume you're gonna adjust your diet to the Brazilian diet, because some things that are really cheap here in Europe, peanut butter for example, are very expensive in Brazil. So you have to really adjust yourself to that diet. You're gonna eat a lot of vegetables, a lot of red meat, which is really cheap there, and then you can like cook comfortably for about 150 euros a month. The third part, recreation. As you're going to live a favela lifestyle, you're only going to go to tournaments, which are going to be like 20-30 euros per tournament, maybe 40-50 for the IBJJF. And you're going to go to the beach sometimes, have a coconut water for €1. And let's say you're going to spend 100 euros per month on that. So the second lifestyle is the comfortable lifestyle. So this is what I did when I went to Brazil for the first time. I was staying in an Airbnb, I went to lunch sometimes in the week, and sometimes I did fun things. I went out for the weekend, traveled a bit for competition. So the Airbnb is going to cost you between 500 and 1,000 euros per month, depending on how comfortable you want to be. And the food is going to be, let's say, 10 euros for a good lunch. It's not going to be super luxury, but you're going to stuff your stomach and you're going to have some decently healthy food. So that's going to be about 10 euros a day to go out for lunch. Then recreation is still going to compete, of course, but you might also want to do a weekend trip. Take the bus to a nearby city, do some shopping. Let's say you're going to spend 300 euros in that weekend, just sleeping in an Airbnb there as well. And then maybe you want to go to some parties as well. For 30 euros you can have a pretty fun night. You just go to a bar, have some drinks. Beer is going to cost you like 2 euros a beer. So you can have a pretty fun night for, let's say, 30 euros. Now let's say you are going to train, but the training is more of a complement to your luxury vacation. So instead of going to the gym or in an Airbnb, you're going to stay in a nice hotel near the beach, good view. You're going to spend about 2,000 euros for a month of staying in a hotel. Then the food. Of course, you don't want to cook anymore. You're going to go out for lunch, but you're also going to go out for dinner. So that's going to be a little bit more expensive. You're going to go to the better restaurants, let's say a churrasco, where you can eat barbecue meat all you want, which is going to cost you about 20-25 euros for a night of eating. Then your recreation. Of course, you don't want to just go to jiu-jitsu tournaments. You want to go to other cities. You want to go to the big parties. So you're also going to go have bottle service. You might hire a boat for 2,000 euros a day. So you can live it up pretty good if you want to. Okay, so everybody's gonna have the same flight unless you're really luxury, you want to have a first class, but let's skip those people. We don't even want to talk to them. Your flight's gonna be, let's say, 500 euros to get you there. And then the costs are gonna be per month. So if you stay 1 month, it's gonna be just this cost, and if you're gonna stay more months, you have to duplicate it with those amount of months. If you're gonna go for the favela lifestyle, you're gonna spend about 650 euros per month. If you want to go a little bit more comfortable, you can live off 2,000 euros a month. If you want to go all the way up there, you can stay in Brazil for a month, have a lot of fun, have a luxury vacation for 5,500. So that's it. As you can see, there's a lot of different ways you can spend your money in Brazil, but if you want to go just for training, just for competing, you can have it pretty cheap. Just save up for a year, don't go out with your friends, eat clean, and use the saved money to go to Brazil and have a really good time.